Who has the best Easter eggs? Batman!
Fine.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 LEGO Batman Easter eggs. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at every sneaky detail that's made the Caped Crusader's blocky adventures all the more clever and enjoyable for longtime Bat fans. Number 10. Tim Burton Films.
Batman's never gonna see it coming.
Like that time with the parade and the Prince music.
Hey, quiet!
If you were making a Batman spoof, you'd be crazy not to dive into the wacky world of Tim Burton. Helping put Batman back on the map in 1989, Burton and his unique style also left a lot of fodder for the writing team. Danny DeVito's creepy version of the Penguin from the sequel comes back to life as he arrives on the iconic yellow duck car. And Michael Keaton's time as Bruce Wayne also gets a clever callback as Batman fights to his Let's Get Nuts mix.
Now you wanna get nuts? Come on!
Number 9. Apple products.
Computer, overcompensate.
I'm on my way, sir.
While it's easy to argue that the LEGO movies are giant toy commercials, Apple is also getting in on the action. Heroes like Robin carry iPhones, setting them apart from the average LEGO citizens. Both Batman and Robin take selfies and photos throughout the film, prominently displaying the Apple logo as a result. Along with some subtle displays of Apple's operating system, the classic Macintosh chime can also be heard in Batman's Scuttler. Siri even joins the cast, voicing Batman's computer assistant. In fact, Apple added some Easter eggs to Siri to promote the film in the real world.
Go ahead.
How do I put the Joker in the Phantom Zone?
Joker can only be put in the Phantom Zone using the Phantom Zone projector.
Number 8. The Suicide Squad.
Who am I working with? SEAL Team 6? Fox Force 5? Suicide Squad?
Suicide Squad was critically panned to no end, making both its heroes and villains particularly ripe for parody. After Barbara releases Batman to fight the Joker's Phantom Zone goons, she suggests fighting back with Gotham's selection of villains. But Bats quickly shoots down the idea.
What am I gonna do? Get a bunch of criminals together to fight the criminals? That's a stupid idea.
While many squad members were criminally underused in DC's adaptation of the team, Killer Croc was particularly wasted. Making fun of the film, the LEGO Killer Croc also swims underwater purely to push a button, both literally and metaphorically.
I did something!
Number 7. Obscure and absurd Batman villains.
Calendar Man, Kite Man, Cat Man, Zebra Man, and the Condiment King.
As the Joker names off his team of Gotham's best villains, the list quickly becomes hard to take seriously. Between baddies like the Condiment King, Calendar Man, and Crazy Quilt, the writers found Batman's silliest foes.
Okay, are you making some of those up?
Nope, they're all real. Probably worth the Google.
For those who took the Joker's advice, a quick Google search reveals that even the Eraser and Clock King are real too. The colorful Adam West days of Batman get a bizarre shout-out as Egghead makes a quick appearance.
It's Egghead, sir! I'm well aware of his work!
Picking hilarious villains like Polka Dot Man and Zodiac Master, the list of baddies is just as funny even if you don't recognize them. Number 6. Billy D. Williams as Two-Face.
Two-Face, we need that door open, baby.
Showing love to every era of Batman, the LEGO Batman movie offered up a side of Two-Face that fans never got to see. Billy D. Williams was the first actor to portray Harvey Dent in live action.
I don't have any comment, no.
In similar fashion to his co-star Michael Keaton, Williams was replaced by Tommy Lee Jones to play Two-Face in Batman Forever. But Williams' LEGO take on Two-Face has a suave side to it, making his brief cameo even more memorable. Williams himself has even admitted he was sad he didn't get a chance to reprise the role sooner.
Joker said mean stuff to us.
Number 5. The Batmobiles.
Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh.
Along with all of Batman's crazy costumes over the years, the hero's sweet rides have seen a lot of changes too. When Robin wanders through the decade-spanning collection of Bat vehicles, he understandably geeks out. However, the 1989 Tim Burton Batmobile is particularly hard to ignore in its brief time on screen, even if it doesn't hit the road. Despite all its curves, the LEGO version of the classic car comes out surprisingly slick. Featured alongside some of Christopher Nolan's vehicles, the Burton model is still the most iconic. Fans may not have realized, however, that the less memorable Bat sub is also very much real.
Whoa, look, it's the Bat sub!
Wait, don't touch that.
And over there, it's the Bat space shuttle!
Please, keep your hands off that.
Number 4. Justice League 57th Anniversary.
I just happen to be in the hood, and I figured that you could probably use the company.
At 57 years old, why shouldn't the Justice League throw a party? Founded in 1960, the team celebrates its big anniversary at Superman's Fortress of Solitude. Despite being over 10 years older than the League itself, Batman didn't score an invite. Classic heroes like Flash and Wonder Woman even asked Batman to take their commemorative photo.
Let me see! Classic! We got everyone!
Green Lantern admits he rarely gets Superman's invites either, alluding to his exclusion from Zack Snyder's Justice League.
No lanterns.
What's more, the Super Friends also get a quick nod as members like the Wonder Twins appear at the party. Wonder Dog even DJs the anniversary as the resident party animal. Number 3. Villains of the Phantom Zone.
You are a fish. You frog. You are a fish frog.
Pulling from outside the DC Comics canon, the Phantom Zone wasn't just holding Superman's villains. Unable to trust Gotham's rogues gallery, the Joker calls on villains like Voldemort, the Wicked Witch of the West, and even the Eye of Sauron for help.
Give it up for Sauron!
Good afternoon, Gotham City.
Bringing the gremlins and creatures like the Kraken on screen together might seem arbitrary at first. However, sharp viewers noticed that all their movies are owned by Warner Brothers. The Daleks from Doctor Who even show up courtesy of the BBC.
You have been summoned by our leader.
While General Zod doesn't get much screen time, the Phantom Zone regular does make a brief cameo alongside the Joker. Number 2. Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. A children's movie is the last place you'd expect 60s TV references, especially when gremlins are involved. However, many viewers pointed out the parallels to the classic episode of The Twilight Zone. Recalling William Shatner's freakout over so-called gremlins on the wing of the plane, this reference is very sly.
Gremlins. Gremlins.
While that Twilight Zone episode has been visually referenced to death, the wordplay here is definitely a refreshing take.
Get off my padre!
Unhand him, you animatronic fiends.
Number 1. Shark Repellent.
The Bat... Shark repellent?
Actually, you can't touch that. It's completely useless.
Whoa, thanks, Batman!
Calling back to Adam West's campy Batman, the Shark Repellent Bat Spray was a hilarious addition to Batman's Lego arsenal.
Hand me down the Shark Repellent Bat Spray!
Considering its infamy in Batman's history, it was easy to think that the spray was a quick joke. Fans even uncovered that the spray made its first appearance in a 1958 comic, so it's part of the mythos whether you like it or not. Next to all the cool Bat gadgets, Batman calls the spray completely useless. But even 50 years after the 1966 movie, the spray is just as potent as ever. In fact, while fighting off the villains of the Phantom Zone, Robin saves Batman by using the repellent to fend off Jaws himself.
Get off my padre!
It wasn't useless after all.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.